So DDP versus Sean Strickland's just finished. Okay, this is my main card reaction. I'm going to start with the main event and go down because that's really the fight people give a shit about. Who gives a shit about Jake Matthews? I don't. So we're going to just start off DDP versus Sean Strickland. Oh, a fucking complete domination. A complete and utter domination. 50-45, easily for DDP. One of the judges scored it 49-46. I really don't see any round that Sean Strickland could have possibly won in that fight. DDP just fucking outlanded him, like outworked him in every metric. Every metric. Broke his nose in round 4. Started pouring with blood. Alright, Sean Strickland didn't do an awful lot. And I was saying on stream last night, with everyone who joined, thank you by the way, and thank you to everyone who joined the live companion, it was really fun. On stream last night, I was saying Sean needs to change his game plan, otherwise it's going to end up the same way. He needs to change something, but he won't because he does the same thing every single fight. He needs to change something. Did he change anything? Bloody fuck. He carried on with a jab, 1-2, teep kick. It didn't work last time, Sean. Why are you doing it again? Switch up your game plan, bro. It's worked so far. It works against Izzy stylistically. It doesn't work against Dricus, bro. Dricus isn't your typical boxer or kickboxer. I don't even know what he is. I don't know what he is. And also, how the fuck is Dricus the champ, bro? He has no technique. He threw a spinning elbow at one point. I was like, whoa! He's actually throwing actual MMA moves. This is crazy. But Dricus, for the most part, I don't really know what he does. He just kind of fights. And he wins. It works. But Sean Strickland needed to change his plan. Change the game plan. But he's so adamant to just go in with the 1-2 teeps. And again, Sean, we're going to fight to the fucking death, you guys. We're going for war. Where? Literally, Sean, where? You did nothing that whole fight. You landed a few good shots. But you're not going to war. Stop saying this now. Like, stop saying that, bro. Because you don't go to war. You go to 1-2 jab and teep, which is fine, I guess, if it works. But it doesn't work, bro, against Dricus. You should have watched the last fight. You're like, right, that didn't work. What can I do differently this time? And come up with an actual game plan that works. Because it doesn't fucking work. Dricus is not your typical fighter. Alright? Dricus was landing head kicks. Dricus was landing leg kicks. Sean wasn't checking a lot of them. The head kicks were landing all day. Like I said, broke his nose at one point. Blood started pouring. He was piecing him up on the feet with his overhand rights and just blitzing forward. Pressuring Sean very well. Like I said, spinning elbow at one point. Spinning back fist at one point. Spinning body kicks. Landing. Just a complete and utter 5-round domination by Dricus. And you know what, guys? I can see a world where Dricus beats Hamzat, I'll be honest. If Hamzat doesn't get Dricus out of there in the first round, there is no way on planet Earth Hamzat keeps up with Dricus for 5 rounds. There's no fucking way, because Dricus was, like, tired, but he was still coming forward. It's like, oh, Dricus looks tired, guys, and then all of a sudden, boom, he comes forward and blitzes and lands and breaks your nose. Like, it's crazy, guys. But, yeah, complete domination. How the fuck is this man a champion? He has literally no fight IQ, alright? No actual fight style. He just goes in there and it's like a street beefs fight. Genuinely, he fights like he belongs on street beefs, but somehow it works at the most elite level of MMA. I don't understand it, but he gets it done. 50-45. We were live scoring it in the chat. 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, 4-0, 5-0 Dricus. Easily. I don't fucking know, bro. It's crazy. It was a crazy. I mean, was it like a crazy fight? Not really. But it was a dominant performance from Dricus. He said he wanted to finish him. It is hard to finish Sean, to be fair, unless you're Alex. who just fucking does it because he's Alex. But didn't really wrestle. He got one takedown. I think he shot maybe 2 takedowns. Got one of them. Didn't wrestle at all. Kept it on the feet. And just like basically dog walked. Did what Sean Strickland did to Izzy, but to Sean. That's what it was like. Sean versus Izzy, but DDP was Sean and Sean was Izzy. If you know what I mean, like it was just a complete dismantling and domination. And Sean Strickland is now never getting a title shot ever again. Who does he fight next? I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe a Kyle Barajo, maybe. Or maybe just chuck him back in the Apex. I don't fucking know. Who cares? Get the crybaby out of the title picture. Earn your way back instead of sitting out and waiting after a boring decision to Paulo Costa. Let's get it. Let's get him out of here, bro. Like, I'm sick of seeing Sean Strickland now. I enjoyed watching him beat Izzy because I don't like Izzy. But like, other than that, like, what's he really good for? You know what I mean? Good performance by DDP. Right, moving down. Weili versus Tatiana Suarez. And I don't know why people were picking Tatiana Suarez. I have no fucking idea. I picked Weili by decision. That's exactly what happened. She dominated her. Why the fuck did Guru pick Suarez by close decision? She got fucked. She got fucking dominated, bro. Round 1 went to Suarez. Round 1, Suarez kind of took. Well, she did. She took Weili down. Kind of held her down, didn't do an awful lot, like held her down, controlled the whole round, fair enough, and then after that, it was all Weili. Nearly got her out of there at one point, really rocked her, can't remember if it was round 2 or round 3, I don't know, but she really rocked her, really good, and then just dominated the whole fight, and I mean, number one, why would the odd makers making her an underdog, Weili Zhang an underdog against Tatiana, Tatiana Suarez hadn't had a fight since, I believe, April 2023. Somewhere in 2023. Nearly 2 years. She hadn't had a fight. And people are like, oh, Tatiana Suarez, guys, she's going to come in and fuck up Weili Zhang because she's undefeated and she submitted a bunch of fucking shit women's MMA fight. I think people don't realise. Women's MMA fighters, Weili Zhang. Women's MMA fighters, shit. Weili Zhang is like... She's like levels above everyone because they're all fucking terrible. Like, women's fighters aren't good. So when you get a good women's... like, a genuinely good women's MMA fighter... Like, no one touches them, bro. Like, no one touches them. And you say, well, Rose Namajunas knocked her out. It's like, yeah. And then what happened? Like, Rose Namajunas went on a fucking boring ass Carla Esparza title fight and lost it. Like, it was obviously a fluke head kick KO. They're all shit. Don't know why anyone went against Weili Zhang or Zhang Weili, whatever you want to call her. Tatiana Suarez, people, well, you know, she's gonna really dominate in the wrestling. She got one takedown the whole fight. One. Weili defended 14 takedowns. 14 takedowns. I don't get it. This is another thing. I hate MMA YouTubers. I said it last time with the Merab fight. All right, I hate them. With the Yuri Prohaska Jamal Hill fight, they all just go against the fucking. Well, I feel like some MMA YouTubers were saying this in the chat. They just go with the pick that no one else would pick. To seem like they know more about the sport, you know? Or, well, I think Tatiana Suarez, because people don't really realize this about Tatiana Suarez. She's a very good wrestler and she submits everyone, and I think she's really got a good chance. It's like, just go with the obvious pick. Like, go with the same with Umar. Or, I'm actually going to pick Umar because he looked really good against everyone that he's fought he's dominated, who are a bunch of cans, by the way. I think he's got better striking than Umar. I mean, than Merab, and better wrestling. It's like, what happened, bro? I'm going to go Jamal Hill to beat Yuri because blah, 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 blah. Yeah, okay, cool. Nice one, guys. Good picks, everyone. Good picks. Idiots, man. But Weili, again, dominating as ever. How the fuck was Tatiana Suarez #1 contender? It just shows how shit women's MMA is. She's the #1 contender. At least Sean Strickland was like throwing shit back. Pause. But he was throwing shit back. He was throwing it back for Dricus. You know? Suarez did nothing. Apart from round 1, she did fucking nothing the entire rest of the fight. Apart from fail takedowns and do nothing else. That's all she went for. At least when Merab fails takedowns, he continues with the pressure. She didn't do anything, bro. Nothing at all. It was awful. And Weili just proves she's levels above every other woman at fucking strawweight. The only other women's fight I actually genuinely care about is Pena versus Kayla Harrison. Because Kayla Harrison's an interesting specimen. And I want to see Pena get fucking demolished. Outside of that fight, I couldn't give a fuck about any other women's fight. I don't even know who's in the top 5 of each women's division. Because I don't give a fuck. You're a casual. Don't act like you care about women's MMA, because you don't. And this is why, because it's just stink fest, bro. It's a stink fest. Oh shit, man. Right. Anyway, moving down the card, Tafa versus Teixeira. Can we please just get all these fat fuck heavyweights out of the UFC? Why are we keeping them around? Tafa is fucking dog shit, bro. It took Teixeira 20 seconds. UFC debut, 20 seconds to get rid of Justin Tafa. Alright. Can we get rid of these fat fuck... In fact, I'm going to do a separate video on it. These fat fuck heavyweights, bro, they're shit. They're so fuck... Why have you released Rosenstruck, but you're keeping around Tafa and Tuivasa, bro? Like, Rosenstruck beat Ty. I think Ty's on like a 4-5 fight losing streak. Why are we keeping these fucking bums around? Like, seriously. Why? They're all fat. They're all fucking shit. Can we get rid of them? Like, Teixeira comes in, right? Tries for a takedown, fails it, gets Tafa up against the cage, one elbow, drops Tafa, and then ground and pound, and it's finished. Literally, that's the fight. Nothing really to talk about. I don't even know how good Teixeira really is, because Tafa's that shit. We don't really know. But it's a good UFC debut to have, to get a round 1 KO in like 20 seconds, I think it was. Someone tell me what the time was down below. But, oh man, like, fucking heavyweights are shit. They really are just fucking shit fighters. And it's like, no wonder they don't cut down to middleweight. Because they have no technique. They are shit fighters. They're just fat. They are just fat people that put on UFC shorts and go, I'm a heavyweight. No, you're a fat cunt that can't fight, bro. Cut down and see how you really stack up against a talented division. Even in a shit division, you're shit. Even in the shit division, you're not good, bro. Like, how are you going to be shit in the heavyweight division? Let's just fucking cut them. Just cut them. Completely cut them now, right? But good debut for Teixeira. You know, did well, I guess. Round 1 KO. Oh, it's 35 seconds. Sorry, I've just looked at the result. 35 seconds. Even still, bro, like round 1, Justin Tafa. He's now 7-5 in the UFC. Get him out of here, bro. Get him the fuck out. 7-5, and we're keeping him around over fucking Rosenstruck. Why did he get released, by the way, Dana? Like, shit, you're a fucking joke, man. Right, Jimmy Crute versus Bellato. Decent fight, I guess. Went to a draw. I think Bellato edged it, to be honest. I think he just edged it in that last in the last 2 rounds. That last round especially really edged it for me. Decent scrap though. Decent scrap. Jimmy Crute looked very tired towards the end. Very, 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 very tired. Was getting cracked. By Bellato. Again, could have gone to Bellato. Could have gone either way, to be fair. I'm not really that arsed about this fight, to be honest. I'm not going to waste time talking about it. And then we got Jake Matthews versus Prado. Jake Matthews looked good, I guess. You know, dominant win. What more do you want me to say? I don't really give a fuck, to be honest, about these fights. I'm not going to waste time. But in a nutshell, Dricus, how are you champion? I don't know, but you are. Dominant performance over Sean Strickland. Strickland, get back to the apex, buddy. All right. See you later. Weili Zhang, why would anyone pick against her? Tatiana Suarez is fucking garbage. She's a bum. They're all bums in the women's divisions. The champions are like the only good fighters, and even then, some of the champions are shit. Look at Pena. How is Pena a champion? Juliana Pena is a champion in women's MMA. That should tell you all you need to know. And Teixeira, round 1 KO, good, like solid, bro. But Justin Taffa is fucking wank. Get these fat heavyweights out of here. I'm sick of seeing the bellies jiggle and them literally not doing anything. How are they still in the company? But you cut Rosenstruik? Makes no sense to me, that. I really don't understand your fucking logic, Dana White. But oh well. I mean, the card was alright. I skipped the prelims because I didn't give a fuck about them, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie, and I didn't want to stay up 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. watching a card I didn't give a fuck about. Apparently, there were decent prelims, though. I'm going to watch the Tuporia fight. I heard he got a decision win. People are saying, well, you know, underwhelming from Tuporia. Like, what do you want him to do? Like, it's his UFC debut. He's not Ilya Tuporia, guys. Let's not compare him to his brother, all right? Because if we do that, he's always going to fall short. Let's just judge him on his own, all right? Let's not. But well, Ilya knocked out Volk. Fucking Alejandro could never do that. Well, yeah, or obviously not. It's literally his UFC debut. Let's just give him some time to fucking grow in the fucking company, right? It's not a bad win to get a decision, you know. As long as it's a good decision and you look good, that's all that matters. But yeah, anyway. Let me know what you guys think about this card. I'm going to do a video on fat heavyweights because I'm fucking sick of them. And I'm going to also do a video probably on the post-fight press conference because I can imagine Sean Strickland saying that the staph infection had an effect on the fight, even though he was adamant that he didn't have staph. I'm sick of fighters using excuses post-fight. It's just like you can't say, yeah, I have staph, and then go, no, I don't. No, say like, no, I don't have staph, and then go, well, you know, it was the staph, guys. Like, come on. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about this card. Like and subscribe. My links are down below. Until next time, I'll see you in a bit.